So there's been something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while now, and I just really haven't had the opportunity to do it, and that is to go camping on my own. To be honest, I'm really kind of surprised that I haven't done this before now, but I guess I just never really had the opportunity to do it because I would always just go with friends. But I'm not gonna lie, a bit nervous doing this on my own, but I'm excited at the same time. So yeah, let's get a fire started. I'm hungry. And I gotta set up camp before it gets too dark. And I have a cold, so please excuse my my Batman voice. Okay, here's my rant. If you're that asshole that leaves trash and shit like that at a campsite, do the rest of us a favor. Stay your nasty ass at home. Take only pictures and leave only footprints. Don't leave your nasty trash and shit everywhere for Mother Nature and animals to eat and destroy it for everybody else. You asshole. That's my rant. Sorry. Just irritates the fire out of me. Another reason why I am out here today is to try out this new sleeping platform from Klaxon. They sent this to me to try out to see how it would fit into Subaru and see how it would do for me, which is really, really nice of them. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So far, I'm digging it. I've seen platforms similar to this. Their setup is a little bit different. I'm really digging the grippy matte black, shiny black texture that they have on here. They also have these two boxes that one can actually, it does actually have a sink in here, which is really cool. I'll set all that up and show y'all later. And then there's a stove in here, which is really nice. And then you got these little pull-out drawers that the tops come off and everything kind of sets up. So you kind of could set up your own little kitchen, which is really cool. One of the big reasons why I'm excited to try this out is because I don't have a rooftop tent, and I am hoping and planning to try and take longer road trips in the Subaru, and not having a rooftop tent but a platform to sleep on is going to be highly appreciated, especially when you're on the road. Hopefully this works out really well so far. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how it goes tonight. Man make fire. Man make fire. Whew. Everything is so wet from all the rain we've had over the past couple of days. All of the logs and ash and everything that's in the fire pit already is just soaked, so it's making my fire kind of slow to start. So it's gonna need a little love. I need it to get going because that's how I'm gonna cook my dinner. I need to get some coals, and then I'm gonna make myself what I call a poor boy. I haven't done one of those in a while. I'm just gonna set up my table and my chairs and stuff like that and get comfortable and try to get this fire going. All right, well, food is on the fire. Basically what I'm having for dinner tonight is ground beef, potatoes, and carrots. And I'll just put some seasoning and stuff like that on it. So all there is left to do is to wait for it to cook over the coals. And that's it. It's getting cold. I'm getting hungry. And I found a tick on me for the first time in 8 years of living in BC. It didn't like take hold or anything, but I sprayed myself down with some bug spray and hope there isn't any more anywhere else on me. That would suck. Anyway. All right, now I just gotta wait for dinner to cook. All right, I hope this is done. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. That looks good. Smells good too. I mean, it's nothing really to write home about, but it's, you know, good old camping food. Now, can't go camping without having s'mores. At least that's a rule in my family. So, I am going to make some s'mores. I don't have one of those little sticks, you know, that you stick the s'mores on and then kind of twirl it. So I'll just do it the old-fashioned way with a stick.
Not a bad way to end the night. Really not.
So the temperature has dropped dramatically, and I am now in the Subaru, and I'm going to get ready to go to bed. The platform is nice, but the only thing that I am noticing is that I don't have a lot of room to kind of move around. So I'm really close to the ceiling. And when I had my sleeping mattress in here, I had a whole lot more room to move around and sit up. That is a bit of a bummer, but so far it's comfortable. I think I'm going to read my book, and I will check in with y'all in the morning. Morning. Last night was nice. The platform worked really, really well. I slept really well. And then I made my coffee this morning on the burner for the first time, and it was great. It's really, really nice. A large portion of this is completely covered by the back door here, but the front end is a little wet. Plus, it's raining and the wind's blowing a little bit, so that's not that big of a deal. I was planning on making breakfast and then showing you guys the sink and washing all my dishes and stuff like that, but since it is raining and it's raining harder, I'm going to forego breakfast and then just hit the road, but I'm still going to show you the sink. So let me do that before I pack up. Okay, so these are the storage boxes. The small one is the one that houses the burner stove kind of thing, and this one stores the sink and a water faucet, which is the coolest freaking thing I've ever seen. So we'll open this up, and you have quite a lot of storage in here. I'm able to store my large coffee kit down in here, still have room for the sink and a few other things. And here is the sink. How freaking neat is that? Like, who has a sink? Like, come on. How this works is that, like you saw earlier when I was setting up the burner, you just kind of pull out your drawer. There we go, get it locked into place. And then you have these legs, right, that you have to set to a certain height. And they have a little C-clamp here, and then we just kind of stick it in, put that there, take this top off and move it, hook it on, there we go. Then you can take the the sink, put this here, got a little cutting board, put that there, we'll put this here, and this thing is the water faucet. So in order to get the water faucet to work, you just have to push this button. How cool is that? Look at this. And it's magnetized, so it stays right there. You can press, you have your little buttons here, which is for your water, and a timer. How neat is that? I mean, who has this out when you're camping? Being able to like wash your dishes, and you have a cutting board and everything else that's actually up underneath like the hatch of the car, that's really handy. It keeps everything dry. I wish I could use this today, but it's pouring down rain, and I'm actually starting to stand in some mud right now, so I am looking forward to using this. This thing is just so handy. Now, I'm definitely going to need to figure out some organizational stuff, but since it is pouring down rain, I'm going to pack up, and then I'm going to finish this conversation on the road. Okay? What a pleasant surprise this is. It's snowing. I will take snow any day over the rain. I mean, it's really coming down. Look at that. Wow. Check that out. Oh, that is so cool. I wish it snowed last night instead of raining. That would have been amazing. Wow. So here I thought that we weren't going to get any more snow this year. Okay, so I'm going to pull over because it is snowing really, really hard and I kind of want to enjoy the snow, but I wanted to finish talking to you about the platform. One of the really cool things about this platform is that it was actually designed for the Subaru. And that is, to me, just awesome. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that this is my daily driver and I can't constantly have something permanently connected into the back of the vehicle. So this is able to come in and out. It connects with extremely firm Velcro. That is a big thing for me. Some of the things that did bug me about the platform, which technically really aren't game changers, is the fact that it's huge. That really cuts the space that I have from the platform to the ceiling by half. So I'm not able to fully set up, but I can sit on my elbow, and it was really kind of difficult for me to like move around and change clothes. Structurally, and I've already spoken to Klaxon about this, is that when you pull the support bars out, put the rest of the platform on so that you can sleep on it, the support beams that are supposed to go into the middle do not actually reach my back seat, like the back of my back seat in the Forester. Now, they've tried a few things. They're still working on trying to figure out how to make that work and keep it structurally sound, which I highly appreciate. So if you guys are looking for a sleeping platform to go overlanding with, car camping, something like that with the family or with kids, this is a really great option. I've really been impressed with it. And I'm going to be making a follow-up video of this in a couple of months when I've used it and kind of figured out how this is going to fit into the flow of me camping out of my Forester. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I'm going to get back on the road. I'm going to get home. I'm going to play in the snow maybe. And yeah, appreciate you watching this long. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Right, bye.